Unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Well, hello, Nikki. How's it been going for the past 7 days?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, I understand you had family in this past week. Get out the house, do a little shopping, eating some good food.
Yep, good times. Good times.
Like good little unwind time.
Yes.
All right, that's good to hear. All right, me, I've been working.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get on with the show. Let's see what we got here. On sports, let's see what I believe that they had the Pro Bowl this week.
I believe so.
And
we didn't tune in.
Yeah, we didn't tune in, and that's crazy. Hold on. Got to start. My mouse won't go. There we go. Okay, I apologize. Got to hit one more button. Oh, it's technical. Being a producer is hard.
Okay. So anyway.
All right. Let's see what's going on with the Pro Bowl. I don't know nothing that went on with the Pro Bowl. So let's look and see. I thought the Pro Bowl, because they said something about it being, well, I guess it was probably today. Because I heard that they said it was going to be like during the week. And I was like, that was kind of strange.
No.
And,
no, never is.
Yeah, so let me look and see if I can get some information on that. Yeah, because like I said, I didn't. Like I said, I have no information on the Pro Bowl. Nothing even came up in the radar. So let's see here. Okay. The NFC wins the 2026 Pro Bowl.
Okay.
So let's see if I can get some stats on it right quick here. Yeah, basically, I don't know how many people attended or watched it, because it's basically a flag football game now.
Yeah. I haven't heard many people talking about, well, actually, I haven't heard anyone talking about it.
It says the NFC outscored the AFC 30-8 in the second
Ooh,
half.
that's ugly. Wait a minute, is my team NFC?
No, the Steelers are AFC.
Oh, that sucks.
In the second half to come back from a 66-52 win in the All-Star flag football game.
Sheesh.
The NFC trail at halftime was down by as many as 18 in the second quarter, but outscored the AFC 30-8 in the second half. The NFC took the lead on a Dak Prescott TD pass in the fourth quarter, and a Jalen Hurts sealed the win with a TD pass to CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
This marks the first time the Pro Bowl has been held during Super Bowl week, and it was played in Moscone Center in downtown San Francisco. Yeah, so normally, it must have been, I would say yesterday. I don't know if I have a date on it. But yeah, that's February 3rd. So I guess this was February 3rd, which was
okay.
yesterday. So they played the Pro Bowl on Tuesday.
Yeah, that is
weird.
different.
So that's
yeah,
why I
it's,
say,
it's not usually
And we didn't hear nothing about the Pro Bowl yesterday.
at all.
Let's see if I can get I don't know if I can get a breakdown or anything of that nature. Well, either way, the Super Bowl is, or the big game. I don't want to get in any trouble. You can't say Super Bowl and advertising or whatever. But anyway, the big game's coming up this Sunday, and again, it's against it'll be the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Right.
We are pulling for, well, at least I am. I think we are pulling for the New England.
Yeah.
Both teams had a record of 14-3. Let's Let's see what that guy here. Let's see what the matchup looks like between the quarterbacks here. Let's see if I can get some information on that as well. Let's see here. Come on, give me some stand. Give me some steaks. They usually have it already up here, but have a comparison. Oh, let's see what the odds are. They got some betting and stuff up here. Okay, so they said I'm not really familiar with that, but they're saying the money is the Seattle to win is minus 225, and the Patriots is a plus 190.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly the spread. They're giving the Patriots plus 4.5. I think that's how you do that. Here's the as far as the quarterback stats are. You have Sam Darnold, number 14.
Wait, who's he?
He's the quarterback of Seattle. Okay. And I don't know where these stats are coming from, but we'll go ahead and go with them. They had said 470 yards, 4 TDs, 0 interceptions. Drake Mays is the quarterback of the New England Patriots. 533 yards, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions. So this might be the playoffs stats. Their rushing or running back for Seattle was Kay Walker. 178 yards, 4 TDs, average 4.7 per carry. R. Stevenson for the New England is at 194 yards, 0 TDs, average 3.8 yards per carry. On the receivers, J. Smith Nigba, 13 receptions, 172 yards, 2 TDs. And on the Patriots, K. Butte, 8 receptions, 147 yards, 1 TD. So there. And like I say, this is the second time these two teams will meet in the playoffs, or in the Super Bowl rather. And if you haven't got your tickets yet, just make sure you go in with a little over $5,000. That's for the cheap seats. So they said the average ticket price is $5,040.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, and by the way, Ice gonna be at the Super Bowl. Well, hey, it's national news. Come on.
Moving on.
All right, what else we got? And
so we'll be tuning in, and
we definitely will be tuning in. We'll be catching the pre-show. We'll report back on that as far as the all the shenanigans that'll be going on as far as the pre-show and the post-show and the during the game and the halftime. So we'll try to report back on there as much as we can. All right. So now we're gonna roll into sports adjacent stories. And first on the docket, I have Sha'Carri Richardson begs cops not to arrest her during a stop, and it was all recorded. And they've also released the body cam footage.
Oh,
yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So Sha'Carri Richards was arrested after a high-speed traffic stop. Body camera footage shows an Orange County Sheriff deputy pulling her over after allegedly driving 104 miles per hour in a 65-mile zone. The officer cited multiple dangerous behaviors, weaving through lanes, flashing headlights at the other drivers, following too closely, and passing on the shoulder.
Wow.
She pleaded repeatedly not to be taken to jail. Richardson told the deputy she was a law-abiding citizen and begged him not to arrest her. She emphasized she had her team and coach nearby and insisted she wasn't intentionally driving recklessly.
Girl, you were doing over 100. What do you mean?
The officer refused to reconsider. The deputy told her nothing she said would change the outcome. She was arrested on the spot and later released after posting $500 bond. If you want, I can also break down how. Oh, well, yeah, we don't need all that.
But
and
also,
happened in Florida.
Of course, it happened in Florida. But in addition to that, her boyfriend came to the scene.
Yeah, why you arresting my girl? Go ahead.
And got into it with the cops. So
yeah, he put hands on the cop.
He stopped giving misinformation. But he basically he was told, that hey, you will be arrested as well, and he's going back and forth. So apparently they searched and found paraphernalia on him. So yeah, so he got disorderly conduct and charges for paraphernalia. So that didn't go over well.
No, it did not. But yeah. All right, so we wish her success because this definitely did good for her reputation in the sports world.
Yep, in the words of Tyra Banks, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Like, get it together, girl.
Okay, next on the docket, we have the Steelers getting new stadium deals. I thought you'd like to hear that.
Sure.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have secured a significant upgrade deal for Asher Stadium, which will see a major transformation over the next few years. The stadium renovation is part of a $1.9 billion project aimed at creating the most advanced and immersive football stadium in the NFL.
Oh, wow.
This upgrade will include expanding seats, family zones, next generation stadium technology, and fans' first atmosphere. The renovations is set to begin after the 2025 NFL season and is expected to be complete in the time for the 2029 football season. The project will also feature a college football hub, upgraded fan experiences, and substantial initiatives.
Okay.
Sustainability initiatives.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting. We'll see how that goes.
Yes, we will. All right. Next we have Derrick Rose was number one Bulls jersey was retired on January 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, January 24th. During the ceremony, the United Center in Chicago, this event honored Rose's legacy as one of the greatest players from Chicago, joining legends like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in the rafters. The ceremony was a heartfelt celebration attended by many former teammates and fans, reflecting on Rose's impact on the city and the game.
All right.
So congratulations
to him.
Next we have Paul George.
Oh, yeah.
Paul George, a forward for the Philadelphia 76ers, was suspended for 25 games without pay due to violating the NBA anti-drug policy. The suspension begins with a game against the New Orleans Pelicans and will cost him approximately $11.7 million of his $51.7 million salary.
Oh, man.
George, 35, is averaging 16 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in 27 games this season. He is eligible to return for the final 10 games of the regular season beginning March 25th against the Chicago Bulls. The suspension raises questions about team dynamic and broader implications for the NBA drug policy enforcement. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that because, like I say, I mentioned they give them leeway to when they're not competing to at least use or smoke marijuana. I don't know what was the reason for the ban, what was the substance that he was taking. But like I say, they do let them smoke pot and all that good stuff. But other than that, I don't know what would have cost him. What but he had to test positive for something other than pot.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, another. This is in the boxing world.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson has been stripped of his WBC lightweight title.
Now, this one made me mad.
So apparently he went up to middleweight. He had to gain up to 140 pounds, and he won the I forget what it's called. He won a title,
Right.
like middle heavyweight or something like that. And because he went up in weight class to win this belt, they stripped him of his WBC lightweight title.
Which makes no sense because at that time he qualified for lightweight. So don't.
Well, see, what happens is now this goes back to the same thing with your body. Well, the MMA.
That doesn't go back to that because he made weight for lightweight at that time. He was within protocols. So moving up in weight class only qualifies him to fight in a different weight class. That does not mean that previous titles were in the wrong weight class. He was within the proper weight class at that time.
Yeah, when he won the belt, but he has to defend that belt. And in order for him to defend that belt, he would have to drop weight. You see what's happening? He's got two belts with two different weight classes.
And he earned them in the right weight class.
Yeah, but Nikki, what you're missing?
I'm not missing.
He would have to lose weight to keep that belt.
That's if he wanted to go back to that weight class. But in the meantime, he earned that title.
Right, but what they're saying is you can't. They're looking out for his best interest. They're saying you can't defend this belt at weighing 140 pounds. He has to be wearing what? I guess 100, 110, somewhere around there.
However, he earned that title at that time.
Well, it's still in the record books that he had the title, but it's also going to say he was stripped from stripped
and
because he went up in weight.
But moving on.
I don't understand what you don't see.
I see it all.
He changed weight class. He changed the dynamics of his defending that belt.
And it's not right.
Yeah. It's okay. All right. Next, we have Naomi Osaka has recently spoke out about her withdrawal from the 2026 Australian Open. Revealed that her decision was influenced by a health issue she sustained during her second round match against Sorana Sirsti. The injury, which she initially thought could be managed with a break, worsened after she warmed up, leading to the medical timeout. Osaka, who is also a mother, expressed that she is still processing her decision and is cautious about her body's changes. Since giving birth to her daughter, Shai, in 2023, she has mentioned the need for more tests to determine the best course of action for her long-term health. Osaka withdrawals comes after a heated exchange with Sirsti during a post-match handshake, which Osaka later addressed, stating that Sirsti is a great player and apologized for the incident. I apologize if I mispronounce Sirsti's name, but that's how it's spelled, unless it's you're pronouncing it with a C. It's I don't know. It's Cirstea. So,
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we wish her well and wish her luck.
And a speedy recovery, and
right.
She's got to take care of herself.
Yeah, because even we know even before or after pregnancy, your body can be out of balance. So that's probably one of the things that's happening. All right. Well, even though we just announced that the Pro Bowl's already happened, I wanted to definitely get more stats on that. But Shadur Sanders was officially arrived for his first Pro Bowl. The NFL announced his arrival in San Francisco with social media posts. He was added as a replacement to the Patriots quarterback Drake May, who is in the Super Bowl. Sanders joined Joe Flacco as the AFC quarterback listed on the Pro Bowl roster.
Okay, and they put number 12 in.
So apparently, I think they had Jalen Hurts too. But the Pro Bowl rosters are determined by fans, players, and coach voting.
Okay.
With replacements added as needed. Some fans criticized Sanders' inclusion, arguing his rookie performance didn't merit it. Others are excited, saying he's bringing energy and attention to the event, and that's what they needed.
Yeah.
Sanders threw for 1,400 yards, 7 TDs, and 10 interceptions.
Okay.
During his starting. The Browns finished 5-12, and the team has not committed to him as the 2026 starter. GM Andrew Berry emphasized Sanders is still a work in progress, and that the team will evaluate all quarterback options this offseason.
Sure.
Now, keeping in mind that Cleveland enters next season with Deshaun Watson and Dylan Gabriel also under contract. So the new head coach will have significant input on the quarterback's decision.
Right.
So I don't know if they've named their new quarterback yet. I'm not quarterback, coach. So that remains to be
Because
seen.
Stefanski is out of there.
Yeah, but apparently he's got another home. But we'll discuss that.
Yeah, that's
in another time.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
All right, let's move on to the next story. The WNBA 2026 schedule. League historic 30th season will begin on May 8th, featuring 44 games per team. The league will pause from August 30th to September 16th for the FIBA Women's World Cup in Germany. All right. So the WNBA still does not have a CBA, which means collective bargaining agreement, but it does have a 2026 schedule. On Wednesday, the league announced the full schedule for its historic 30th season, which will run from May 8th through September 24th.
Okay.
So basically, that's one of the reasons why I cover the WNBA, because it runs, but it's basically the only game in town covering the summer months, because like I say, NBA will be over and football will just be kicking off in September.
Right.
So, but good on you. All right. Next, we're going to go into gaming and technology news. All right. Microsoft may bring major Xbox exclusives to Steam. The report suggests Microsoft is preparing to release several high-profile first-party Xbox titles on Steam. These are small indies experiments. They are described as heavy hitters. Games implying well-known franchises or flagship releases. A shift in Microsoft gaming strategy, moving more exclusive to Steam, would mark a significant strategy pivot, signaling a broader push towards platform agnostic distribution. They align with the Microsoft recent emphasis on expanding game reach rather than keeping titles locked to the Xbox hardware. Still early, but industry shaping if true. The article frames this as a development story rather than to confirm announcements. So basically, this is basically from somebody that did a little research and putting it out there. So it basically remains to be seen. But that would align with Microsoft's strategy where they're putting their games everywhere.
Yeah.
So Steam, that's why I said when everybody's getting all up in arm when the new Steam box or for your home up under your TV came out, they were like, "Oh, Microsoft done." Yeah, people really think about this. The games that Microsoft are making and the people are using Windows, whether it be they were using some type of Windows platform of the artist to create these games, coding and whatnot. So naturally, these games are going to be straight or ready for PC originally. So porting them over to Steam and putting them in the Microsoft PC store and shelling it out to these other platforms, it makes more sense. And like I say, with these games are actually owned by Microsoft, they're putting them on Steam. They get 70% of the sales of the games on Steam.
Right.
That's what people don't realize. How are you gonna say Microsoft or Xbox is dead when everywhere they put these games, they're getting at least 70% of the total sales of that game?
Right.
It's no brainer to put your games everywhere. And that to help support the platform that they're putting their games on.
Right.
So I don't get these people. But anyway, I bleed green.
All right. Sure.
All right. Well, let's go to China for this next story.
Okay.
China signals a new direction for EV designs. A Bloomberg report says China has officially banned the trendy flush-style car doors handles often associated with Tesla electric vehicles, marking a world first. While talking of the regulatory change has circulated for some time, its formal adoption is now expected to have a meaningful impact on several automakers, particularly as the requirement redesign could prove costly. The report states that a person familiar with the design process at a Chinese EV manufacturer said a redesign could cost as much as 100 million yen, or in America's or a dollar amount, 14.4 million per model.
Oh wow!
Given China's status as the world's largest car maker, automakers may have little choice but to abandon fleshy style door handles and commit resources to redesigning, a change that could have knocked on effect across global vehicle lineups. Yeah, so I guess that really impacts Elon Musk.
He'll be fine. Or maybe he won't.
Yeah.
Not going there.
Well, I am. Because the next story is regarding Elon Musk.
Okay.
All right. Musk's visions of a post-work future. Now, people may have their yes and no's to this story, but he's not wrong. Okay, so let me go ahead and read it. Elon Musk has long argued that AI and robotics will make most human labors optional within a couple of decades. In his view, robots will outnumber humans and provide essential services, creating abundance for all. He believes traditional concepts like retirement savings will become irrelevant in such a world. So he's advocating for universal income as the bridge to that future. Musk has floated the idea of universal high income, a government-provided unconditional payment to all individuals, the build on Sam Altman's earlier push for universal basic income, or UBI, as a response to AI-driven job displacement. Okay, UK minister brings the idea into mainstream policy debate. A UK government minister is now publicly calling for the UBI as a way to cushion workers from AI-related job losses. This marks a significant shift. The concept is moving from tech industry speculations into real political discussion. So, what do you think about that?
We'll have to keep an eye on it, but I don't know.
Well, we can see. Well, this past couple of years, I would say millions of people have already lost their job because of
Yeah,
AI.
now that
and,
is true, and I hate that.
and these people are, I don't know what they're doing, because it's like I say, at this point, it's millions of people that have lost their job worldwide.
Yeah.
Just in the gaming industry is what we followed. The last 2 years, we've heard so many, they get their quarterly earnings for the year, or not quarterly, yearly earnings, and then there's an announcement that they're laying off, 10,000 people next week. Like, well, wait a minute, you had a profit when you had all these people on payroll.
Right.
So, but like I say, he's definitely not wrong. They do need to start trying to get that in place now, because AI and robots, they're coming. That's the way of the future. And so many, and this is, if you really think about it, we're hearing about the programmers, the content creators are losing their jobs. Think of how that's going to filter down to all these other jobs, especially when the robots come in. They're going to have, the first thing these restaurants are going to do. Well, the restaurants are already talking about putting robots in and having everything automated. Matter of fact, there is some places in Texas already, Texas and California, where it's just 100% robots doing everything, cooking.
Oh, wow.
You go to a fast food restaurant and everything's been done by a robot.
Now, years ago, I've actually seen something like that. There was a spot in Vegas, I guess you could say a bar, actually called the Tipsy Robot. And you would order your drink, like on the kiosk or whatever, and you can actually see the robot, mixing and everything. And then I don't think it had something to bring it to you. I can't remember. But yeah, there's a spot in Vegas called Tipsy Robot.
Wow. And the robot was making the drinks.
Yep, the robot was the mixologist.
And they would love that too, because then they can control how much alcohol by the measurements.
Yep, no long pours. No more long pours.
I have to get on to the bartender. Hey man, you put too much alcohol in that drink. Or you're using the good stuff when they want you to use the generic.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, they probably would get rid of the bottles and everything too. It'll just be just like he's on tap. The alcohol be on tap.
Right. Now, even though I'm not a fan of the AI and robots taking over, it was a cool experience.
Well, speaking of robots and Elon Musk
right up to something else.
Yes, Tesla has discontinued the Model S and the Model X, two of its longest running premium vehicles. These models help define Tesla's early reputation for high performance electric cars. You want to know why they're ending these two models?
Why?
The company is reallocating resources to accelerate development of its robot initiative.
Of course it is.
Including humanoid robots. This marks a major pivot in Tesla's long-term strategy, signaling a deeper focus on automation and AI-driven products.
Alrighty then.
I'm seeing a theme here.
You think?
I'm gonna say allegedly, or I'm gonna say I see a vision. Let's look at this. I mentioned this to you some time ago, but you could say recently. But let's just go to dreamland. Let's just sit back and unwind and think about this. SpaceX, satellites, automated cars, automated trucks, drones, a superior Airbus that can go into outer space. And all that's under one umbrella.
Yeah.
Isn't that how Skynet started in Terminator?
I told you they were warning us.
Nah. Just, you know, okay. I'm gonna wake up, get back to the podcast. All right, let's get into some gaming news. GTA 6 is still locked in for a November 19th release on console, according to Take-Two latest financial update.
Mm-hmm. We'll see which comes first, the Blade movie or
wow.
GTA 6.
Wow.
We'll see which, yeah.
Wow, you had to go there.
I did. I did.
Wow. Well, I'm going to say this. Okay. We may possibly see Blade in Doomsday. I doubt it, but we may see Blade in either Doomsday or Secret Wars. Mm-hmm. However, GTA 6 is scheduled to come out this year.
Again, we'll see. We shall see.
But Doom is scheduled to come out at the end of this year as well.
So we shall see.
So I guess if we don't have GTA by December 19th, I think that's the release date. You win. However, full-scale marketing will begin this summer, signaling strong confidence that the game is on schedule. Since its 2022 announcement, only 2 trailers and a minimal details have been released, so fans have been waiting for more information. Take-Two says physical 2027 will be groundbreaking for the company, driven largely by GTA 6 launch. The company is raising its financial outlook, expected record booking once GTA 6 hits the market. The article notes that companies usually don't commit to marketing unless they're confident in the release date, referring to Cyberpunk 2077 as a cautionary example. If you don't know, they wrapped up the game or ramped up the marketing of the game, and then when the game was released, it was broken.
I can believe it.
So we hopefully that's not the same fate for GTA 6
if it comes
out. Well,
I'm just saying, it was so long ago since we saw that trailer.
That concludes technology and gaming. Now we're going to roll into celebrity entertainment news.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hold on to your hats, people. It's finna get wild. All right. Next, we got Catherine O'Hara. She was the mom in Home Alone, and she passed on January 30th. So she had sunrise was March 4th, 1954. Sunset was January 30th, 2026. A Canadian actress, writer, and comedian, Catherine O'Hara gained recognition as one of the original cast members of the Canadian television sketch comedy show SCTV. On the series, she impersonated the likes of Lucille Ball, Tammy Faye Baker, Gilda Radner, Katharine Hepburn, and Brooke Shields.
Oh my gosh.
O'Hara stayed with the show for its entirety, from 1976 to 1984.
Oh my gosh.
She went on to devote her talents to several films directed by Tim Burton, including Beetlejuice in 1988, The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993.
I did not know about that one.
And later, Frankenweenie, 2012.
Okay.
O'Hara also frequently collaborated with director and writer Christopher Guest, appearing in his mockumentary films, 3 of which earned her awards and nomination: Waiting for a Golfman, 1996, Best in Show, 2000, and A Mighty Wind in 2003, and For the Consideration in 2006. Recently, O'Hara can be seen on the Canadian television comedy series Schitt's Creek
Mm-hmm.
in 2015. Her work in series earned 2 Canadian Screen Awards for Best Leading Actress in 2016 and 2017. And like I mentioned earlier, she was in all 3 Home Alones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they left that kid home alone 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, I think the third movie is a different actor, if I'm not mistakenly. But anyway, um, yeah, Macaulay Culkin, he spoke of her, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah, they
basically,
remain close throughout the years.
and then she's most notably also, she did a commercial with Kevin Durant and Kevin James.
Okay.
Um, it was a crazy. They basically did a sketch for Home Alone, but she was. I think they were shopping for Christmas trees, and then she's, which Macaulay Culkin's character name was Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
So while she's hollering Kevin, and then Kevin Durant pops up and say, "Oh, I'm here," and then she goes, "Not you." And then she goes, Kevin again. Then Kevin James pops up and he goes, "Not you." And then, of course, at the end of the commercial, Macaulay Culkin
Okay.
comes up. So
And he actually still called her mom.
yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
She will be missed. I thought she was a great actress, and again, she will surely be missed.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we had another person that is no longer with us. Grady Desmond Wilson, best known for his role as Lamont Sanford on the iconic 1970 sitcom Sanford and Son, has died at the age of 79. He passed away on January 30th also at his home in Palm Springs, California, due to complications from prostate cancer, as confirmed by his son, Christopher Wilson. Wilson performed as Lamont Sanford, became a defining part of the show legacy, and he was celebrated for his contributions to television and acting throughout his career. He will also be missed.
Greatly. Condolences to both of their families.
Okay, and they say things happen in threes. This one here is real tough. Snoop Dogg's family tragic as his 11-month-old granddaughter dies. Snoop Dogg's daughter, Corey Brodus, has announced that her baby, Cody Druex, has died. Corey, 26, took to Instagram to share the tragic news along with a black and white image of herself and her late child. She wrote over the photo, "Monday, I lost the love of my life, my Cody." Corey's fiance also paid tribute to their late daughter on Instagram.
Yeah, it's so tragic.
Again, our condolences goes out to Snoop and his family.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's get on to what the main topics of this celebrity entertainment news, and we'll go ahead and start off with the Grammys were this past Sunday. But as you know, the awards were given out throughout the week, so I guess you can call it Grammy week.
Okay.
Eve finally received a Grammy for her verse on the Roots 1999 track "You Got Me."
And I hate that wasn't televised.
27 years after the song originally won Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 2000.
Yeah.
So, her verse was uncredited at the time, which meant she wasn't included in the original Grammy recognition. The Recording Academy honored her as the Black Music Collective event in Los Angeles, calling it a long overdue correction.
Way overdue.
Harvey Mason Jr., Recording Academy president, said the organization want to make it right once they learn the full story.
Yeah.
Questlove previously acknowledged the oversight on his podcast in 2024, saying it wasn't intentional and stemmed from poor communication within the group. In her acceptance speech, Eve expressed gratitude, dedicated the moment to her younger self, and reflected on how meaningful the recognition is even decades later.
Yeah.
The ceremony also honored Pharrell Williams, Kirk Franklin, and Brandy.
That's right.
All right. Next on the docket, Girls Get Up is the Doechie's surprise end of 2025. Collaborations with singer SZA. Doechii speaks on her rise and perseverance in the face of racism, sexism, colorism, haterism, and black women in the music industry.
Yes.
Okay. So I believe that was part of her acceptance speech. Again, non-televised.
Yeah,
Grammy.
it wasn't televised.
All right. Next, ASAP debuts #1 on Billboard.
His new album, Don't Be Dumb.
That is correct. ASAP Rocky album Don't Be Dumb debuted at #1 on Billboard's 200 chart, marking his third #1 album and his first in over a decade. The album's success is attributed to its strong streaming numbers, with 76,000 units from streaming equivalent album units and 47,000 units from album sales. The album release date was January 16th, and it was available in various formats, including a 15-track CD and vinyl. The album track list includes popular tracks such as Helicopter, Punk Rocky, and Whiskey. I'm Not Resisting.
All right.
So congratulations to ASAP.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep it rolling with ASAP.
All right.
ASAP Rocky joked about having more kids.
Okay.
During a recent Patreon exclusive podcast interview, ASAP Rocky was asked whether he and Rihanna plan to have more children. He responded playfully, saying he's about to catch up to Nick Cannon, referencing Cannon's famous large number of kids. The comment was delivered as a lighthearted joke, not a serious announcement. Are you saying?
Oh, go on.
Okay. Context around the moment. Rocky and Rihanna currently share 3 children. I don't know why this says 2, but anyway.
Yeah.
3 children. The conversation took place on a podcast associated with the Joe Budden Podcast Network. The article frames the exchange as a fun, humorous moment rather than a hint at actual family plans. If you want, I can also pull up the cultural angle. Why celebrities keep getting asked about family sizes or breakdowns.
Right.
On how this fits into Rocky and Rihanna's public image.
Okay, yeah. We don't need to.
Well, yeah, we don't need to.
Yeah, he's trying to keep Rihanna pregnant. And can you blame him?
Yeah. Well, we hope that some people on other podcasts don't go off on that entire rant. I know you know what I'm speaking of.
Yeah, anyway.
I hope that doesn't happen again.
Look, different situation, but anyway.
How so? They can afford it.
That's not the point.
Oh, they're married.
Exactly. Different situation. So anyway.
All right, on to the next. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bianca Censuri reportedly tried to leave her marriage to Kanye West multiple times.
Again, can you blame her?
Due to unhappiness before he sought treatment for his mental health issues. Background on their relationship. Bianca Censuri, an architectural designer, has been described as a very unhappy in her marriage to Kanye West. Sources indicate that she attempted to exit the relationship several times prior to West's recent stint in rehab. This situation has been exacerbated by West's ongoing struggles with bipolar disorder, which he has openly discussed in interviews.
It's giving she's a hostage. It's giving he parades her around like an animal. Um, yeah, it's not giving anything good.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
Bianca, blink twice if for help.
Oh my God!
Blink twice, girl.
You did. We wish them well.
No, we don't.
What? Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Run, girl, run.
He's getting help.
Allegedly.
Well, somebody is in his head or ear because
he's got voices in his head.
You know what? That's not right. You're not right at all. Well, I would just say in the last podcast we mentioned how Kanye was
apologizing.
Right, that's the word. Well, shortly thereafter, the apology went out to the Jewish community and, of course, the African American community. Kanye West reportedly signs deal with Gamma to release Bully album. Kanye West has reportedly signed a deal with Gamma, the music and media company. The deal is specifically to release his upcoming album titled Bully. The page itself is extremely sparse, but the headlines and the metadata indicates the focus is on the new partnership and the album plan released through Gamma. Now, we have several side stories that have popped off on that. I think you were gonna say one.
No, basically just that the timing, when the apology first was issued, it was being questioned like, okay, is this real? Is it, what is this? And then to immediately after hear that, okay, his album was about to drop, but he postponed it until March, it's giving, I need the support. I need people to buy my music, so let me give a quick apology and see how that goes over.
Yeah, so he's giving it, about 2 months to marinate for when the album drops?
Not even. It drops next month. That's in a few weeks.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's not 2 months.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was, yeah.
Just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was announced a couple of days, to be more specific.
Yes.
However, on that note.
But also, I forget who of the Jewish community was basically saying like, hey, we hear your apology, but basically, in so many words, show us. The best apology is changed behavior, as Charlemagne would say. So that's what that's giving.
Yep, that's what they say. Show us. We thank you for your apology, but show us that you're changing your anti-Semitic ways. All right, and to go along with that, Kim K spoke being in a better place with co-parenting with him through Northwest's love of music.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, Kanye and Northwest have a song out. I don't know where it's at for it, but they have a song out. I have no desire to listen to it, but
I do not, and I've seen clips of it, and bless her heart is all I'm gonna say about that. I'm glad she's bonding with her dad, and I'm glad that he's in enough of a better headspace to co-parent, because for a while that was tumultuous. But yeah, so good for them, and bless her heart.
Okay. All right. Let's see, we got some more. Okay, we go to the next story here. Keke Palmer.
Oh, yes.
Recently performed the national anthem at the Philadelphia Eagle game.
Not the Eagles game. It was a basketball game.
Oh, well, again, I apologize. It was they put the
Yeah. Oh,
Philadelphia Eagles. Oh
that
my
was not
goodness.
it.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Mm. Wow. Who are these people? Oh, and then you know what else they got in here? Talking about the World Series in Houston.
Okay.
Good Lord. This
Let's
is all.
just
Anyway, let's go with. Anyway, the story is that she performed the national anthem at the
wasn't it the Bulls game?
yeah, it was the
Chicago Bulls.
Philadelphia 76ers and Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
So
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So I don't know how they got Philadelphia Eagles in here, but anyway. She gave a soulful rendition, and she also got kudos. Was it from Rihanna?
From Rihanna.
Yes, for Rihanna. She said that she enjoyed her performance.
She's like, my girl did that. And yeah. So, shout out to Kiki. Keep doing your thing. Multi-talented.
Yeah. Okay. Next, the Isley brothers received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on January 28th.
Long overdue again.
Making them the 2,834th group honored. The star celebration their extensive care spanning over 7 decades, influencing various genres of music and leaving a lasting legacy in the industry.
Yes. That's why I say long overdue.
Yeah, apparently there was only 2 founding members or brothers that was left to celebrate the moment.
I know Ron, and I don't know who else, but yeah.
I don't know who the other brother is. I didn't follow them that close. I only, matter of fact, I only start listening. Well, of course, I know all their songs and stuff, and back in the day and everything. But I really didn't know the dynamic of the band and all that stuff until recently, when they were, when the Mr. Big saga went down in the music industry, and Ron obviously did his solo projects and whatnot. Anywho, let's
congratulations to them.
Congratulations. Next on the docket, The Weeknd has achieved a historic milestone with 31 songs surpassing 1 billion streams on Spotify. This achievement places him in a category of his own, as he has not only reached this milestone but also holds the record for the most songs to hit 1 billion streams in Spotify history.
Yes.
The Weeknd's success is a testament to his ability to create music that resonates with wide audience and holds up over time. His song spans various eras of his career, from early breakout hits to mainstream pop anthems and darker R&B cuts, showing his versatility and adaptability in the music industry. So again, we say congratulations to The Weeknd.
Yes, congratulations to him. Awesome.
All right, next we have Rihanna marks 10th anniversary of Anti with recorded extending 8th RIAA Diamond certification.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was so much that this album and the songs achieved. The list was too long. Just about every song is like quadruple platinum and all.
Great album.
Yeah. Yes. So, and I loved it. I used to play the album on repeat every night. I used to, how we have, how you play songs or whatever when you go to bed. Well, Anti was my song, and I had a nice little setup. Just indulge me for a second. I had the CD playing in my Xbox, hooked up to a projector, and I had the visualizer playing, and it was lighting up my bedroom wall.
Okay. Alrighty then.
It was pretty cool. Um, but yes, um, Rihanna is celebrating the 10th anniversary of her album. The album has now earned its eighth diamond certification,
That's
extending
crazy.
her record as the female artist with the most diamond singles. The
Wow.
milestone reinforced long-term cultural impact, and Rihanna continues dominance in streaming and sales. The article also briefly referenced the broader entertainment news unrelated to Rihanna, but the core focus is her new certification milestones.
Yes.
So yeah, it really highlighted a lot. Well, when it says other, it talking about her other
Yeah.
businesses.
But on that note, you're not getting another album. Anti is still streaming, still doing numbers. She's not giving you another album. Between ASAP trying to keep her pregnant and her playing with her lingerie and makeup, you're not getting another album.
Well, you never know. She might want to,
no.
after she decides to stop having all these babies and, all these bras and panties and wigs and makeup and all that stuff.
Her new spokesmodels for the line is Elon Musk's disowned trans daughter. Yes.
Huh?
And she looks amazing. So yeah, she's all dolled up, probably in Savage Fenty, the makeup line, as well as the lingerie line, and she looks great.
Oh, I bet Elon went crazy.
Oh, I bet he is punching the air right now.
I did not know that.
Remember the kid you disowned because she became trans? Well, she's getting a glow up right now without you. So have fun with your robots.
Wow. Yeah, they're probably his children now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on to the next, if I may. Well, we know that Cardi B, she's with now Stefan Diggs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently she's gonna lay down the law.
As she should.
Cardi B is very clear, warning to boyfriend Stefan Diggs after womanizing reputation. Cardi B has made it very clear she is not playing any games with Stefan Diggs. Before tying himself to the Bodak Yellow rapper, 33, the New England Patriots wide receiver made a name for himself as a player, on and off the field. He reportedly has 6 kids, all of whom have different mothers. 4 of his children were welcomed in 2025 alone.
Yeah.
So despite his reputation, Cardi has put her love for him above all of that. And insiders has shared, Cardi has known since day one that Stefan has a reputation as a womanizer and has seen multiple women in the past. She's been very clear with Stefan, if he messes up, if another woman comes forward with a baby after they become official and starts a family together, she's done. The insider added, she told him plainly that if he cheats or has a child behind her back, it's over.
Good for her, because she put up with way too much from Offset. So it would be crazy for her to repeat that with Stefan. Yeah, so good for her.
Exactly.
Hopefully she sticks to it. Hopefully he does better, but we shall see.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
All right. Next, the Grammys, like we say, it's gonna be it's the basis of the celebrity entertainment news, and we did have some controversy during the before the tribute for D'Angelo. His son says he wasn't invited to the Grammy tribute to his late father, and the Academy just responded.
Yeah.
Okay, so Originally, um, they mentioned that I guess his daughter was
Right.
attending.
Well, what happened?
Go ahead.
Lauren LaRosa from The Breakfast Club, basically reached out just to kind of get his take on, like, hey, your father's being honored. How do you feel about that? And he was like, it's amazing. I'm glad that, to see that my father's, being honored and, recognized. But unfortunately, he's like, I would have liked to have been there, but unfortunately, I wasn't invited. And which, kind of shocked everyone. Like, why wouldn't they invite, his son? And then they responded saying that oh well, basically his daughter and his D'Angelo's daughter and brother were invited. And so, you know basically Lauren helped kind of bridge the gap. And they did initially they said they reached out but couldn't get in touch with him. But I guess after everything kind of hit the fan, they were able to touch bases and make sure that he did get that invite. So
I would have loved to. I know they said that they handled everything
yeah,
off air, and that he was there in attendance. But
Yeah.
I would love to if they would at least had brought the family on stage afterwards or something like that. I don't
yeah,
know, to acknowledge that he was there and everything. Or
Yeah.
something. But in the tribute, I don't know if we're getting to that right now,
but I will say that he wasn't trying, like, he wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't trying to get recognition for himself. He like you said, he just wanted to kind of be in attendance to see his father get honored. So I'm glad that they got all of that straightened out, and the tribute was amazing.
yes. Let me see if yes, we have here. We'll go ahead and go into that. Lauryn Hill performed a heartfelt tribute to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack at the 2026 Grammy Awards, marking her significant return to the Grammy stage. The tribute performance at the 2026 Grammy Awards, Lauryn Hill took to the stage to honor the late music legend D'Angelo and Roberta Flack during the in memorial segment. This performance was particularly poignant as it marked Hill's first return to the Grammy since her historic win in 1999.
Oh, wow.
Hill's connection to both artists runs deep.
Mhm.
She famously collaborated with D'Angelo on the song Nothing Even Matters from her acclaimed album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and she helped reintroduce Flack's music to a new generation through the covering of Killing Me Softly
Yes.
with his song as part of the Fugees. The tribute was not only a reflection of Hill's admiration of these artists, but also a moment of personal grief, as both D'Angelo and Flack had a profound influence on her music and career. D'Angelo passed away on October 2025, and Flack died in February of 2025. Hill expressed her sorrows and gratitude to their contributions to music, stating that they inspired her and many others. The 2026 Grammy Awards took place on February 1st at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles. The ceremony featured various performances and tribute, but Hill's was particularly anticipated due to her legacy and emotional weight of the moment. Lauryn Hill's performance at the Grammy not only celebrated the lives of D'Angelo and Roberta Flack, but also reaffirmed her enduring impact on the music industry and her connections to the soulful genre.
Yes, and like I said, it was amazing. I mean, she brought out Raphael Sadiq, Belial. Of course, she had Wyclef come up because she initially did the Roberta Flack version of Killing Me Softly, and then she brought Wyclef up and did the Fugees version of it, which was really cool. Leon Thomas. I mean, it was just amazing.
It was the who's of their era and their genre of music.
Yeah, it's so good. But also, I would like to point out that they threw in another small tribute at the end
Right.
because we recently lost Richard Smallwood.
Right.
And they ended the performance with an excerpt from Total Praise. And I got my life. Oh my gosh. So every church kid would recognize that I did. So yeah.
Let me set the stage for y'all just out there in video land or audio land. So I'm sitting in my lazy boy, or actually I was playing a video game when I was doing something.
No,
anyway.
you were in a chair.
Yeah. So Nikki is standing up in front of the TV like she's at a concert.
I was at a concert.
She's
TV's
cheering,
big enough.
She's clapping. She's jumping. She's dancing.
I was getting my whole life.
I was like, well, good Lord. And on top of that, she was suffering from a headache.
Yeah.
And she had a little bit of I guess some tingling in her feet and whatnot. And I'm like, cause she had a pretty crazy weekend, hanging out with family and everything. Did a lot of extra walking and whatnot. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Look.
She's like, hey, this is I'm getting Lauren Hill.
Lauren.
Yes.
That's all I got to say.
Yes, she was. Matter of fact, this is how
that's
much.
someone else I need new music from, but I know, like Rihanna, it's not going to happen properly.
Yeah. Oh, just to give a little more thing. Another thing that people were talking about. Why was she in that big puffy dress?
Yeah, that got me.
Everybody was talking about that. I was listening
I was
to.
like, girl, what are you wearing? Loving the music, but girl.
Yeah, but she did her thing. She
did.
She was on time.
Well, that's because they put her last. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing. They put her last, and they probably told her it started at 6.
Yes.
Yeah, my girl has a reputation, and if her chakras were not aligned, she wouldn't have been there.
But not only that, she was the master of ceremony during that whole segment.
Yes,
that was so good. It was so awesome. And
yeah,
she brought, and just to see, because matter of fact, I had pointed out, I was like, they're doing an excellent job on celebrating D'Angelo and Roberta Flack. And I was saying, well, I'm thinking they could have brought out a little bit more heavy hitters than Babyface. I was like, whoa, wait.
Not Babyface.
That wasn't Babyface.
It was it John Legend?
Yeah, I know John Legend and Shaka Khan.
Yes,
they started bringing them out.
I was like, come on now, bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
Yeah, that's right. She was still in front of the TV praising and jumping around, talking about Daddy R, see, Daddy R. I'm like, Raphael Sadiq. Was it Lewis Thomas? Was the guy that won the Grammys?
Leon Thomas.
She's bringing everybody
I'm like,
up.
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Didn't SZA perform? Or
not
SZA. Jennifer Hudson, everybody, because they were saying that I think J Hud was one of the background singers for it. They was talking about how they had that some of these artists were background singers for Roberta and them, and also a song with D'Angelo too. They had the band, the background singers. They all was part of their entourage as far as their past projects and whatnot. So they covered everything, and it was just
it was
awesome. Awesome to see. All right, I think that concludes our Grammy. Well, unless you want to still go over the winners. Well, we'll just say this.
Not all of them. But
okay, I'll say
I'll
this.
just shout out a few. Of course, Bad Bunny, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA, Kehlani, Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga.
And let's not forget Cher.
Okay, she didn't win, but
yes,
she was.
Did. She won an award.
Well, it wasn't a Grammy. It was like a some kind of a
Lifetime Achievement Award,
or something
icon,
like
something
that.
Like that. Yeah.
But Cher, my girl was all over the place. She was like, "Look, I can't see the teleprompter. What I'm supposed to, it's not on the teleprompter." And then when it finally was there, oh, the award goes to Luther Vandross. No, girl, it doesn't. No, it went to Kendrick. But the song was Luther. But Cher, you know what? We're gonna give her a pass. And then, after she got her award, she walked away. They're like,
then she
come
walked
back.
off the stage.
Yeah,
and had to tell us to
they
come
had to
back.
bring her back. Like, you got to present. Like, she was all over the place, but gotta love her. Oh, and also I want to give a shout out to Reba McEntire because we
Reba.
don't play about Reba, so
Yep.
she also
That was her first performance, and she's what was it? How many decades? 4 decades. And this is her first time on the Grammys performing.
And
Good
she
Lord.
did Trailblazer, which was also in tribute to many celebrities that we
she
lost in
kicked off
2025.
the memorial segment. She kicked it off.
And she did amazing. She looked great. She sounded great. So shout out to Reba.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a good watch.
Oh, and you know Justin Bieber.
Oh, that was another performance. I don't know what Justin had going on. But he performed. What was the song? Was it Swagger?
Yeah, well, he was in his
think-
boxer
but
shorts.
He did a Tom Cruise in his boxers and socks.
Tom was not in the boxers. Tom was in a t-shirt and his tighty whities.
First of all,
or his
in Risky Business.
Risky Business.
And he had on the socks where he slid across the floor. He did have on a shirt.
He had socks, a shirt, and his tighty whities.
It wasn't tighty. It was boxers.
It was tighty whities.
Okay, this is not another Mandela
so
effect.
we need to rewatch the movie.
It won't matter. They scrubbed it.
You know what?
We're on a different timeline.
Yeah,
however, Justin was out there in his boxers, socks, had all his tattoos showing, and he was on the stage on a drum machine doing a beat as he sing. Like, yeah, it was an awesome performance.
And playing the guitar.
Yeah, he was playing. Yeah, he was doing it. But we're like, dude, you good? Like, what you got going on?
He was showing his creativity.
Yeah, that's for Haley. That's not for all of us.
Well, everybody got it.
Yeah.
Showing off all his tattoos.
Yeah. So it was really a good watch. It was. And this was Trevor Noah's last year hosting, so
and he went all out.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into it, but he let everybody have it.
Was that Billie Eilish?
We're not getting into it, but her acceptance speech, I'm just gonna say chef's kiss, mic drop. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah. But, so if you have the opportunity, I think it will be. What are we watching on CBS? So it might be on Paramount Network rebroadcast. Go ahead and check it out.
And there's definitely clips everywhere online.
Yes, YouTube clips of their speeches and stuff, and also the people that that. Now this is I'm interested as to why they recorded or videotaped the awards that were given out throughout the week. But they didn't. I would have thought they would have put that on like where everybody can watch it. Right now, you can watch some of these award shows.
True.
For instance, Jennifer J. Hood did a Mariah Carey song, and what was the other guy named?
Billy Porter.
Yeah, and
basically
you can see
there was a tribute to Mariah Carey, and it was horrible. Everybody who got up there it was not good. First of all, not anybody can sing Mariah. And the few who can, like Ariana Grande, and I forgot who else they mentioned, were not there. Even though I think Ariana won, but she was not there to accept.
Yeah, her and Cynthia Erivo won a Grammy for their performance.
For Defying Gravity, yeah.
Right.
But, it was so, like, if you're doing a tribute to the Mariah Carey, you gotta bring it. And it was just not good.
Yes, and Sinners won 2 Grammys as well. So there was
they did.
There was a lot of. I mean, we went through in our I guess we can call it show meeting. We went through all the awards and everything, and that's why I say it was just too many to list here, and we're just touching base on
naming a few highlights.
Right, and like I say, Bad Bunny's speeches, Kendrick Lamar's speeches. I implore you to go back and watch, even if you just go watch the YouTube clips. It's very entertaining.
The clips
very
are on
educational.
TikTok everywhere, so you can find the clips.
Yes. Okay.
If you didn't get to watch, but it was a good watch.
Well, speaking of one of the performers that was not there or winners, Ariana Grande
Oh yeah.
last tour performance. Ariana Grande last tour performance was part of the Eternal Sunshine Tour, which she described as her last hurrah. The tour was set to support her album of the same name and was expected to be her last tour for a long time. Grande expressed her excitement for the tour, but also hinted at a potential shift in her focus from touring to other creative endeavors. The tour was a small stint of the shows, and Grande emphasized that following her authentic impulse felt like a good idea for her career.
Right.
Now, there are speculations that she's probably going to go back into acting.
And that all actually came about from an interview because she was featured on the cover of Japanese Vogue, and she looked amazing. So check that out if you get a chance. She looked great, but yeah, that's when she kind of let that spill that she's not going to be touring anymore and potentially not doing music anymore.
Yeah, so
We'll see what happens.
Like I say, I'm glad these artists goes on and they do more than just. I mean, like I say, she started out acting, and then she evolved into singing when she left the Disney Channel.
Nickelodeon.
Was Nickelodeon?
It was Nickelodeon. Nope,
Disney.
Nickelodeon.
Anyway, Nickelodeon. And
I could be wrong.
because I thought it was that one show she was on that was Disney.
She was on
'Cause it was Disney
Victorious, and she
XD
was on
was,
is it
Disney.
iCarly, but
Yeah, iCarly is the Disney show.
yeah,
But yeah, we wish her success and whatever she decides to go into next. I had something that was on the tip of my tongue. Oh, good lord. Wow, I forgot. I guess I should have wrote it down. Let me start getting a tablet or something up here. I can write stuff down when it comes in my pop in my head.
on to the next.
Yeah. Well, that was in celebrity news. So I guess we're done with that. I think we're done with celebrity news. Now we're going to enter into entertaining news stories.
Okay.
Wow, mine's a terrible thing to waste.
Come on.
All right. New federal driving test rules for seniors. So I guess this is a PSA or FYI. So beginning August 1st, 2025, they that seniors age 70 and older will be required to complete specific driving tests when renewing their driver license. Okay, but they said also for starting this year, they're gonna up the ante. So if you're over the age of, I think it was 65, you're gonna have to start not only just doing the eye test, you're gonna have to take a cognitive assessment test. So basically, it's this vision check, cognitive assessment, and practical driving skills.
Yeah.
That's going to be a requirement to get your license, and then they're going to shorten that from 8 years to 2 years.
Yeah.
So you'll have to do this every 2 years if you want to keep your driving privileges after the age of 65. And so they're going to pretty much weed out the people that have like slower reaction times or memory loss or memory issues or vision decline, because it's probably, if you're looking at 8 years, it's probably too long of a gap for something to fall through the cracks.
Yeah. And my thing, I can see both sides of this as far as like, I can understand the reasoning for like, wanting to weed out maybe elderly drivers or, people with diminished cognitive abilities. But on the same token, there are a large population of elderly people who, still are able to be independent and drive themselves and, get along just fine. So it's kind of it almost feels like it's targeting them because, let's say they're, independent and doing well, but it's been so long since they had to take that test that trips them up. Then all of a sudden their independence is taken away. So I can see both sides of this.
Yeah,
It's a catch 22 to me.
yeah, because they could have like you say, they could have 2 out of the 3, and it would just be devastating for them to lose their license.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that, people. All right.
Ex-CNN host Don Lemon arrested as he was getting set to cover the Grammys.
Yeah, now this is crazy. Basically, without getting too deep into it, he was doing his job as a journalist because he has been a journalist for over 30 years. And as he was covering a protest, as he has the right to do because it's his job, some people were not very happy with that coverage and were calling for his arrest.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. And others. But anyway, so yeah, as he's, getting ready to cover the Grammys, they actually came and detained him, which is unlawful, goes against the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, so he's out and still, able to do his job, but the whole thing was just messed up.
Now, I heard an interview where he did have or did seek counsel,
as he should,
and his counsel said that, now I don't know if this was part of the plan for him to be picked up while he was on the red carpet, but his lawyer brokered a deal with ICE or whoever the body that arrested him for him to willingly turn himself in, because that would he would be in control of the narrative, because they were coming after him.
Yeah.
So we think that this is totally unjustified, and we do stand with Don Lemon, or at least I stand with Don Lemon, as far as him doing his job, and that we're getting to the point where people doing their job, just it's like I don't know what the word is, but it's like the people doing their job, and then I'm gonna say this: social media is having a very big impact on law enforcement. I hate to say this,
okay,
but I mean, I'm not going in specifics, or we trying to be political, but you can see here that there have been multiple instances now that most of them are well justified, but social media is basically becoming the eyes and ears for Popo. I'm just gonna say it like that. It'll be good or bad.
Okay, well, anyway, we stand with Don Lemon, and yeah, moving on.
All right. Well, Facebook Marketplace sales turn horrible.
Yeah.
Stabbing as pregnant woman was killed in gruesome crime. Now, for those that didn't hear about this,
Before trigger warning, let's start there. Trigger warning.
okay, trigger warning, because we are discussing people being unalived. And this is more of a PSA as far as how to conduct, not just Facebook, but any transaction that you're doing, again, via social media. So again, without we don't need to go into more details, but another person that was unalived was a Marine veteran and firefighter, also doing a Facebook Marketplace meetup. Now, so the suggestion is now for you to do these transactions at police substations.
Right. There are designated.
They have rooms and whatnot that are designated for these transactions to take place. So this is a PSA. Please utilize these facilities, and we know people
And-
hate to go to police stations,
And
but
if you don't have one of these designated spots near you, then definitely meet up in public. And these safety tips are already posted on Facebook Marketplace, just to kind of put that out there. It is already posted, but sadly, some people still, do the transactions at their homes, which is never a good idea.
yes, don't invite the people to come to your house. One of these stories. Matter of fact, I'll mention this. In one of these stories where the person was unalived, the perpetrator set fire to her house.
Yeah, after unaliving her.
Right after unaliving her, he set fire to her house.
Yeah.
So please don't give these people that much information.
Yeah.
Or like I say, go to a police substation or either
Or
a police
just
precinct
or a very public place.
inside the mall, okay, full of people.
But,
In the food court.
but anyway, like I say, the safety tips are already posted. But even if it's another site besides Facebook Marketplace, always meet in a public place.
Yes.
All right.
Make sure I covered everything here. Just take a moment. All right. Now we have a Black History Month honors.
Before we get into that, would like to say, as we know, February marks, the beginning of Black History Month. And not only is it Black History Month, but this is the 100th year anniversary of Black History Month.
The 100th anniversary of Black History Month in 2026 marks a significant milestone in the observance of Black history and culture. This year's theme, A Century of Black History Commemoration, invites communities to reflect on the history and the ritual of remembering that have shaped cultures, identities, and national understanding of Black life. The celebration begins with a virtual national convening on February 1st, featuring the lead scholars, writers, and cultural advocates. The theme is a reminder of the importance of Black history in shaping the modern world and the ongoing efforts to ensure that the contributions of Black America are recognized and celebrated.
I don't know if you have anything there about the origin, but it was initially started as Negro History Week by Carter G. Woodson, and then it evolved, I don't have the year, but it evolved into what we now know as Black History Month.
Okay. Well, we'll get more information on that, and we'll relay that in the next broadcast. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. We do have one here. Is this Jackie Robinson? I believe it is.
Yes.
Okay. So, the retirement and death. After retiring, this is to. So basically, we know Jackie Robinson was famous for
integrating the MLB.
Right. Yeah, right. And he was so the baseball. But what we wanted to cover is everything
his
happened,
other achievements that are not well known.
Right after he retired from baseball early in 1957, Robinson engaged in a business and in civil rights activists. He was a spokesman for the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, and made appearances with Martin Luther King Jr. with his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Copperstone, New York in 1962. Robinson became the first Black person to be thrust. uh, or be honored. Robinson suffered a heart attack at his home in Stamford, Connecticut on the morning of October 24th, 1972, and died shortly thereafter. He was 53 years old. In this memoir, I Never Had It Made, which was published that same month, he discussed the conflict feeling he wrestled with on September 30th, 1947, when he was poised to become the first black player to play in the World Series in 1965. And Robinson was hired as a general manager for a short-lived Brooklyn Dodgers of the Continental Football League in 1972. He served as part-time commentator on the Montreal Express telecast, or Montreal Expos telecast. And from 1957 to 1964, Robinson was the vice president for the personnel at Chock full of Nuts. He was the first black American to serve as vice president of a major American corporation. Robinson also considered his business career as advancing the cause of black people in commerce and industry. He also shared the NAACP $1 Million Freedom Fund drive in 1957 and served on the organization's board until 1967. In 1964, he helped founded the Harlem business Dunbar McLaren Freedom National Bank, with businessman Dunbar McLaren Freedom National Bank, a black-owned and operated commercial bank based in Harlem. He also served as the bank's first chairman of the board. And in 1970, Robinson established the Jackie Robinson Construction Company to build housing for the low-income families. And in 1984, Robinson was posthumously awarded the President Medal of Freedom, the highest honor for an American civilian.
So, as we see, he had so many more accomplishments than just baseball, and thought that was important to point out.
Yes. Whew, that was a lot.
Yeah.
So,
but he's just one of many.
Yeah, he's definitely one of many, and we encourage you to look up and like I say, there's nothing that we cannot achieve, and sometimes we need to look back and see what our forefathers have done in the past to influence the present.
Yes.
And for us to influence the future.
Right. And also to know that there are so many positive things that our people have done that were not being taught to us. So it's important to pass that knowledge down.
Didn't you? I think you pointed out one this morning, or was it this morning or last night? I can't remember, but you brought up one. I guess we'll discuss later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was neat that you had found this information out, but I guess I'll do more research and have something ready for you on the next podcast.
Yes.
Okay, well that will conclude entertainment news stories, unless you have anything else.
Well, one more thing as far as Black history, there is, like I mentioned, passing knowledge down. There's a great book that's available right now by Michael Harriot called Black AF History. And it's basically, it goes all the way back to the beginning, all the way, and goes forward, so on and so forth. And there's a lot of knowledge. Some you may have known and some you may not have, but it's a great read. I'm still, trying to get through it because it's a lot of information, and I just want to take it all in. But yeah, check that out if you can.
Do you
Black
have an
AF
example
history.
of what type of? Do you have example of something that might be in the book that they might be interested?
Well, I haven't gotten to the stories yet because what made me interested is there were people reading excerpts of the book, and it was basically giving different stories told, by different slaves and things that happened back then. But like I say, this goes way back before the transatlantic slave trade. So I'm still in that era of, the origin of things before it gets up to chattel slavery. So, and then it even goes into other things after, post slavery. It goes into a lot. So, like I said, it's a great read. Definitely suggest Black AF History by Michael Harriot.
Okay, all right. On to the next. So at this point, we're now going to go into food releases.
Yes.
We haven't. Okay, well, I do have some things here, but I just wanted to mention that part of the food release is taste test, and right now we haven't really came across anything.
Not recently.
Recently,
there are a couple of things I want to try, but I haven't had a chance to yet.
like Jollibee.
Well, that's not a new thing, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what I have here, being that the Super Bowl is coming up, I have some food ideas. Would you like to hear those?
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, this first one's called garbage bread. It is a delicious twist on a classic bacon cheeseburger baked in a loaf of crusty pumpernickel bread.
No, thank you.
How about this one? Buffalo chicken meatballs.
Oh,
good Lord. All right, how about this one? Homemade pizza.
Okay.
Okay. How about this one? Margarita cake.
I can go for that. My sister used to make margarita cupcakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last one I have here is football-shaped food. This could be with shaped snacks like cake, pops, cookies, and empanadas.
Sure.
Okay. But most people are gonna have, like I said, wings and pizza, chips.
Wings are
soda.
definitely happening.
Sliders, of course. So yeah.
Chips, dips, chains, whips. The usual.
The finger foods. Most of your finger foods.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why you gonna go? Yeah, dip. But what the hell you can't have whips. What you gonna have a whip for? I guess you're gonna have the cowboy hat too, huh?
Never that.
Whips. What did you say? Whip, dips, and chips.
Chips, dips, chains, whips.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. All right. We're going to move on to, unless you have anything else. Nobody's remixing
then it'll be there is one.
Uh-oh.
And of course, KFC is on their nonsense again. I'm just saying. So the latest in the, So this time it's not a failure pal and a sadness bowl, but they're remixing up the pot pie, and it's basically going to be like a pot pie hot pocket. Yeah, so that's the thing now. So if you want to bite into molten lava gravy and mixed vegetables, and you know what, pick up one of these.
Oh my goodness, what the
Yeah, I think they're calling it a handheld pot pie, but it's basically a pot pie hot pocket. Have fun with that, guys. Have fun with that.
Wow. Okay.
Other than that, everybody's still pushing their Valentine's menus. Nothing Bunt has their spring line coming out along with their 2 selections for Valentine's Day, and I've told you about everyone else who's doing their Valentine's meals. So, like I said, Applebee's has their date night pass. Texas Roadhouse has the bread roll bouquet. Chick-fil-A has the heart-shaped dish. They have like 5 different options. So yeah, just to name a few.
Well, Hot
Yep.
Pocket pot pie.
Yep, pot pie hot pocket. Yep, it's probably gonna be worse than the double down. Like Patton Oswalt say, you have to hurt yourself to eat it. I just need him to do a new bit about KFC.
Okay, well, let's see.
I need that.
Okay, well, since we're moving into movies and TVs,
Yeah.
there are, if you're a comic connoisseur, Cat Williams'
New
a
Netflix special.
new Netflix special is going to be dropping, and I'm sure there's plenty more that will be out there on the Netflix comedy circuit. And of course, you can get comedy off of Amazon Prime.
I think his special is dropping on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
And I think HBO Max, or what is it called? Yeah, HBO Max does also have the comedy shows too.
That's happening. And I'm looking forward to Cat.
Yes, I'm looking forward to Cat.
Always
as well.
a good time.
I'm gonna unwind with a little Cat Williams. Of course, be on the lookout because you know he's gonna be coming back through Jacksonville. He loves coming to Jacksonville.
He always comes through Duval.
As a matter of fact, it's usually in April. So hey,
no, he comes a few times a year.
Yeah, I know he comes in April and
we
like
saw
November
him in January
and
that one
December.
time.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he has anything announced now, but like I say, he normally comes through in April
Yeah.
and
He'll
November,
definitely.
December.
He likes Duval.
But yeah, he comes through during football season. All right, so let's get into movies and TVs. Sherry Shepherd daytime talk show has been canceled. The announcement came abruptly just hours after Kelly Clarkson revealed she is leaving daytime TV.
Yeah.
The cancellation marks another shakeup in the daytime landscape. Sherry has previously taken over the time slot once held by the Wendy Williams show. The article frames the news within a broader trend of daytime hosts stepping back or showing shows being restructured, mentioning figures like Tamara Hall, Jennifer Hudson, Drew Barrymore, and others. Additional context is included about Kelly Clarkson's exit, noting her decision to step away from her show to focus on her children, River and Remy.
Yeah, so basically, like you said, Sherry Shepherd basically just, had 4 seasons, and now they're announcing the cancellation. So I'm sad to see her go. I really enjoyed Sherry Shepherd. And Kelly Clarkson, I think, had her 7th, she had 7 seasons. But personal tragedy, the loss of her ex-husband, she really wants to be able to spend more time with her children.
Right, and we wish them all well and successful.
Definitely. So we're going to keep our eye on J-Hud. Seriously.
Oh, you think she's next?
You know what? We're going to keep our eye out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the Drew Barrymore show gone? I don't know for sure.
Don't know, but...
Yeah. We know she's on the Pyramid. No, it's that
Hollywood Square.
Hollywood Square. Yeah,
she's Center Square.
Yeah. Next we have on the docket, Angel Reese has joined the cast of Netflix The Hunting Wives for its 2nd season, playing the role of trainer Barbie. The Hunting Wives is a Netflix drama series based on the novel by May Cobb. The show follows a group of affluent women in East Texas who's become complicated when a newcomer disrupts their social circle, leading to the secret and intrigues. The first season premiered in July 2025 and received positive reviews for its blend of mystery and drama. Angel Reese's role character in the upcoming 2nd season, Angel Reese will portray Trainer Barbie, a role that reflects her own persona, as she is known by nicknames like Bayou Barbie from her college days and Shy Barbie since joining the WNBA.
Okay.
Because of course she was on the Chicago's team.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I love this for her. I mean, she's gone from It Girl in WNBA to Victoria's Secret Angel, now The Hunting. I love this for her. Do your thing, Angel.
So the show is currently in production and will launch later this year.
All right.
All right. Next we got Sinners.
Oh yes.
Sinners is making Oscar history.
Yes.
Sinner has received the most nomination in Oscar history, as I just said, with a total of 16 nominations, surpassing the previous record held by All About Eve, Titanic, and La La Land, each of which had 14 nominations. The remarkable achievement highlights the film's critical acclaim and its impact on the Academy Awards. Yeah, so good on them. We hope they win big, but yeah, most nominations. All right.
I want to see Ryan and Michael B. Jordan win.
Yes. Whew. Okay. There's an upcoming. Where is this gonna be? It's called Relationship Goals.
Yeah, I believe it's on Lifetime.
Okay. Okay.
But the trailer just dropped, and yeah.
It's a romantic comedy starring Kelly Rowland and Method Man.
Method Man, yes.
Exploring love, ambition, and personal growth. Streaming on Prime Video starting February 4th.
My apologies.
So it started today.
All right.
Tonight.
We might have to check that out soon.
Yes, we will definitely check that out.
A lot of people are suggesting this for Valentine's or Galentine's, if you will. So,
Galentine?
yeah.
Why did they call it Galentine?
If a group of single women, or not even single, but if a group of girls get together and hang out for Valentine's, it's called Galentine's.
Oh, I did not know that. All right, Relationship Goals is based on Michael Todd's New York Times best-selling book, Relationship Goals: How to Win a Date, Marriage, and Sex. The film follows Leah Caldwell, portrayed by Kelly Rowland, a determined television producer aiming to becoming the first woman to lead the New York top morning show. Just as she is on the brink of achieving her career goal, her ex-boyfriend, Jared Roy, played by Method Man, returns competing for the same position and claiming to have changed his ways after reading Todd's book. So see what they did there?
Yeah.
So the movie is about the book.
Yeah.
And they made a movie of the book.
Right. So on that note, I'm going to say support black rom-coms, and yeah, check it out.
All right. So again, it premieres today, February 4th, exclusively on Prime Video.
All right.
Next, we have Legally Blonde prequel.
Yes, I think it's called Elle.
Yes, it's called Elle. The upcoming Legally Blonde prequel series, Elle, is set to follow Elle Wood's high school years in the 1990s. The series, created by Laura Kittrell, will explore the life experience that shaped Elle into the iconic young woman we've came to know in the first Legally Blonde film.
I'm here for this.
Lexi Mindtree will portray Elle Wood in this prequel, which is a joint production between Reese Witherspoon's Hello Sunshine and Amazon MGM Studios. The series is set to premiere on Prime Video on July 1st.
All right. So I will be on the lookout for that.
And it's also been renewed for its second season.
Already.
All right. Next we have, in the movie TV genre, the final Fast and Fury movie.
Finally.
Titled
long overdue.
Fast Forever is set for a release in March 17, 2028.
All right.
This film will conclude the Fast and Furious saga, which has been a staple of action genre for over a decade. The movie will be directed by Louis Leterrier and will see the return of the main cast, including Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs and Jason Stratham as Deckard Shaw. The plot details are still under wraps, but the film is expected to bring a sense of closure to the franchise.
The plot details are still under wraps because what else can they possibly do with this thing? Like, really, what else? Where else? You know what?
Well, people want them to return to the streets, back to the original,
Okay.
what started it all,
Okay.
them street racing.
I could see that.
Yeah, so they want him back. And technically, the way the last movie ended, they could do that, but they wanted to return it to the streets. They don't want none of his...
No more stunts and all. Yeah.
Well, they want stunts.
Not,
they
you know what I mean? Like, all the...
Going out in space and running from a submarine.
Yeah, no more of that.
Or inner... Well, I won't say inner space, but airplane.
Yeah. Yeah, get back in the cars.
Helicopters.
Go back to the streets. Race your... You know, and then end it. End it.
Right. Okay. Next we have Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes.
Everybody wants this. Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, and Stanley Tucci returns in The Devil Wears Prada 2 in theaters May 1st.
And I will be right there. Ready to see Miranda Priestley.
Yes.
And Andy. Yes.
Oh, and you got to see we saw the commercials, the trailers.
Yes.
You get it's the first trailer was like, okay, wow, they're doing that. And then the second trailer was like, no freaking way.
Yeah.
It is basically, if you haven't seen the trailer, is basically so Andy returns and Emily Blunt's like, why is she here? And was it Miranda Priestley? She's like, who are you? She pretended like she has amnesia of who Andy is.
Well, if you remember in the first movie, she called her Emily for dang near half the movie.
And that's funny because they talking about, who is she? She's talking about, she's one of the Emilys.
Yeah. So
we look
definitely looking forward to that.
Yes, and then next on our radar is called Send Help. It's a movie. And I'm going to read the synopsis. An employee and her insufferable boss become stranded on a desert island, the only survivors of a plane crash. Here they must overcome past grievances and work together to make it out alive. So that's definitely on the next on the docket.
This is another one that had a pretty good trailer, so I'm like, okay, I think I want to see that.
Yes. Yes. All right. Now here's one. This might get you a little riled up here. Elon Musk criticized Christopher Nolan, saying the director has lost integrity over rumors that Lupita Nyong'o would play Helen of Troy in Nolan's upcoming film, The Odyssey.
All I'm going to say on that is, you mad? You can stay mad, because just because the book depicted her as fair skin and blonde hair, you know, face that launched 1,000 ships, you know, started a war. Well, guess what? She was fictional, and the premise is that she was one of the most beautiful women ever. So guess what? Lupita Nyong'o is also one of the most beautiful women. She just happens to be melanated. So you can either deal or not watch.
Yes, you do.
But it's not even confirmed that she will be playing that role. It's just rumored as of now.
Yes, but her actual role has remained undisclosed.
Right. But yeah, you can stay mad. If it does happen, stay mad. And in fact, I wasn't even interested in seeing this before, but now I might wanna.
See The Odyssey?
I might wanna.
Okay, all right. That's another one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good movie here for you to see.
Mm-hmm. All right, what else we got?
I think that's it. And that's hold I do want to point out some things. Let's go to the movie thing here real quick. So, one of the things I wanted to point out is that I'm still Avatar. Well, actually, Send Help was #1 at the box office this weekend.
Did it already start?
Yes, it
you
already
didn't
started.
tell me that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, started this past
Okay.
Thursday,
You did
Friday.
not say that.
So yes, if we need to schedule a time to go see it this coming up weekend, next 7 days, we shall.
We'll see. Anyway, okay.
And I also was Melania. That came in second.
Yeah,
Melania. That as you are aware that it's not doing tremendously at the box office, and then there was some discussion that there was a certain how should I say first lady that her show is on Netflix and it's doing very well.
Okay, so on this, okay, first of all, documentary about someone who I don't know what she's even done, but I'm not gonna get into that too deep. But yeah, so let's say like $40 million was paid into this.
Oh, was that by Trump too? I'm not Trump. Musk. Yeah.
No.
Oh, it was
the other
anonymous?
billionaire.
Huh?
It was one of the other billionaires. It was Bezos.
Bezos? Oh,
yeah.
MGM put that money up. Okay.
But anyway, so all of that for it to get like a 6 on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, it might be up to a 7 now. But yeah, that's how that's looking. And also in some other countries, they're not even playing it anymore because it tanked that bad. Like for instance, in Australia, I think it only got like 11 views, period. Like not in one theater, period. Yeah, so it's tanking. It's tanking so bad. And as we said, our former first lady, her what did you say? It's on Netflix?
Yes, it's on Netflix.
Becoming. Oh yeah, that has been heavily streamed in opposition here lately. So even though it came out years ago, the streams have increased expeditiously, and I am loving it.
Well, breaking news! You are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
It was at 7%. Now it's going up to 10%.
Oh boy, it's gaining traction. 10%, y'all. 10%.
The popcorn meter is 99%, but the Rotten Tomato. Well, actually, I take that back. It's at 5%.
Yeah, so that's happening. That's happening. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing, what the life of a mail order bride was like, check it out. Check it out.
Wow. Mail order bride, huh?
I mean, only stating facts.
Yeah, wow. So, and then I was keeping an eye on the $1 Billion Club and the what was it?
Zootopia?
Zootopia is at 1.44 billion.
Okay.
So it's on this. Well, no, let me take that back. That's the wrong movie. Zootopia is at $1.7 billion. So it's approaching the $2 billion mark.
Awesomeness.
It is already the highest grossing animated film.
Mm-hmm.
But if it joins, which I
they
think
beat
it
out
will,
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, so I bet if they keep it going, it could cross over 2 billion, and it'll join the likes of the Avatar 1 and 2 and 3, and
3 didn't
2,
make over 2 billion yet.
1 and 2, Titanic, and I think it was Star Wars.
I don't know. So let's not.
Well, three of them are James Cameron. So
Yes.
yeah, it'd be Avatar, Titanic, and the other Avatar.
Yeah.
So, but it would join that genre. And I think Star Wars is the other one.
We're not gonna.
Well, okay. And Fire and Ash is it as that's the ones at 1.44 billion.
Right.
And I don't see if it's let's see what
Yeah,
the current
I
update
don't
is.
see it making
It's
the $2 billion club.
1.41. So, and America just not going to see the movie. I don't understand why, but America is just not going. America has 27% of the movie's gross.
And it was a good watch.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. Wow.
All right.
But you know what? I think that 3D might have turned some people off too.
Yeah, I couldn't see it in 3D. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, the majority of the theaters are 3D, so I think that might have been the deal breaker. Other movies that are on the docket, just to give a little release. Let's see what we got coming up here. Adidas has a movie. Oh, that might not be Adidas.
Okay.
It's not Adidas. That's
Come on.
All right. Cartoon. This is Time Hoppers. I think that's by Disney. It's about a little girl transferring her consciousness into a toy. So that's coming up this weekend. That's coming out this weekend.
That sounds creepy.
It's actually comedic because
Sure,
it's actually comedic.
Because Disney never puts subtext into their movies, but let me stop.
Okay, and then there's animated coming out with the goat, and that's another animated movie, and of course the goat is portrayed to be Stephen Curry.
Alrighty then.
And there's a movie I've heard a little bit about it. It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Alrighty then.
And then of course on February 14th, Pretty in Pink will be reintroducing into the movie theater.
Shout out to John Hughes.
I don't know if you want to.
No.
Okay, good. All right. Well, do you have anything else?
No.
All right. Well, next we discuss how we unwind over this past 7 days, which I've already kind of pointed out. Your unwind is hanging out with family and shopping and all that good stuff. And of course, we went out and drove around Jacksonville this past Saturday. Basically, how I've been unwinding, I've watched some TV shows. We've watched some TV shows. We've gotten back into watching. What's the show? Big Bang Theory and Friends. I don't know what the combination was, but yeah, we've been talking back and forth between those two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been playing video games. Let's be straight up, be real with it. I've just been sitting playing my video games. So that's pretty much how we've been unwinding.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, after this podcast, I'm gonna be playing video games.
Yes.
But that's pretty much how it's been going. I've watched. I'm a Trekkie, I have to admit. So I've been watching Starfleet Academy.
Alrighty then.
And pretty much just been watching techie videos and stuff like that. So that's how I've been unwinding. What about you, Missy?
You've already said it.
Oh, well, hanging out with the families well, we won't get into that, but I was just gonna say she did participate in a taste test, but we're not gonna go into that.
No.
That's another story for another day.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is it was not good.
Yeah. So that's something that we talked about when we first came up with the concept of the podcast. We did talk about maybe doing food reviews, actually going out to restaurants, And I think the concept was we was going to go different places and try their chicken wings, but it never came to fruition. Do you have anything else?
No.
No? All right. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Until next time, keep unwinding.